Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jita, and I'm back with another review. This time we have the combined mode of our Toyworld Devastator, or Constructor, which is known as third-party name. So I got my table right here, and got the boxes all set up in their little the mural setting and everything like that. So we got all our little pieces of Devi all set up on our table, and we're ready to combine him up. So it's gonna be a little awkward review because I'm going from behind the camera to in front of the camera a little bit. So bear with me. I'm trying to make sure I don't have my arms and stuff all in the camera frame. Make sure y'all can see it. With the camera set right here, y'all should be able to see everything that I'm doing. So without further ado, let's get to this. Hope the lights are good. Okay, here we got Scrapper. We got Mixmaster. He's transformed. Make sure it's all tabbed in. There we go. And I think I mentioned this in my long haul review. You have to shave down these bottom portions right here on this side for the connection to Scrapper because it's too thick right here. So you gotta shave it down a little bit. Bad thing about it, it kind of scratches your product up. I'm not sure there's any kind of lube on here to make this look not as ashy. But to combine this together, you just slide it in. Comes on smooth. If you gotta force it, back off. Shave it down some more. Because if you're forcing it on there, it's gonna be pretty hard to get it back off. You probably got to disassemble this whole assembly. So the guy slid on. Make sure your wheels are turned down, which mine are not. You can get some clearance, and you take these little tabs right here, and you gotta probably pull them out. They're on springs, so you gotta wedge them away. It's kind of hard because the tensions is pretty great, and you gotta roll them around to these little notches right here. It's gonna help secure it. You don't have to because this thing is pretty secure. If you so it gives you a little bit of problems and stuff, you don't have to wrap this around. So bam, and it should just fall right over. Same thing inside. Rotate it around. Like I said, the tension on this spring is real good, tight. Just lay out the way. There we go. There we go. One leg done. Same thing on the other side with Mixmaster. Grab them. And this is kind of different because you got these two slots right here, or two steps back here, and you also got this little lip right here. What you're going to do is going to start it in the back, right? And you got to make sure the lip up front is underneath the leg, and it's going to slide into this little groove right here. There you go. And same thing with the little pieces. This one feels a little bit less tension on it. On this side. Oh my. There we go. Bam. Alright, now we got our legs all the way done. And it should still be in frame. I believe so. Okay, now we have our hook. And I did not show this in his combined mode or review. So you got the chest wing that came with Scrapper. Take this notch right here, this black piece, and you flip it down. Now what you're gonna do, this is a little tab right here. It's gonna go down and slide into this hole right here. So over, you're gonna slot that in. Then on the other side, that little black peg, you're gonna flip it up and it's gonna tab on it. It's gonna peg into right here. That's gonna lock the chest shield into place. Bam. And you gotta make sure you got your little gray pieces flipped up on long haul. You get the little 4 tabs we had at the long haul or the hook review, and just tab those in. Line this up with the 4 spots on long haul hook. My big old head's not in the way. Let's see. It's lined up. Here we go. Then you rotate them to the back. You got these two pegs on the back of here that peg into the back of hook from long haul to hook, and it helps make the connection more secure. You got his feet tabbed in there, bam. And there you go. That's done. All right, let's do our arms next. Let's go ahead and do bone crusher first. Rotate it around. Open this up right here. And gonna slide this down inside. So when you do the arms, make sure there is a groove that's going around the connector port all the way around except for the top. The top should be flat without the groove. So you have the groove going all the way around, and it should match up right here as a little channel that's going all the way around. So just slide that in. All the way down, man. And you go ahead and close that panel up. It should tab back in, bam. One arm done. Same thing other side. Get it open. Open, damn it. Open. Right on darkest. There we go. Got that open. Same thing. Down, close it up, and there you have Constructor, Devestator combined. In combine mode, yeah, it looks good, don't it? Let's see, the camera stuff looking down right there. He is a big mamma jamma, very, very big, biggest combiner I have. Almost the biggest transformer I have besides my Fort Max. They probably like neck and neck. So yeah, it looks great. Looks great. Get the light up eyes. Light them eyes up, baby. Yeah. Like I said before, the visor can go up or down. Have mine in the down position. You can raise it up if you prefer. Up to you. Like mine in the down position. Articulation, head can go left and right on that nice masterpiece neck that I like so much. So you can go up about that far, which is, it's okay. Go down, which is good. And no side to side. Arms are on ratchets, so you get up that much rotation. The box over. That was shoulder motion right there, going upward. And you can rotate it all the way around at the shoulder. I think this one, yeah, about the same. And I learned also that you can pull out the shoulder. You get some supposed to lock in place. You pull it out to move it, and you let it go inside. It should lock into place. We're gonna test it out with the gun. So you got his gun right here, and it fits in his hand. Rotate the thumb. You got the little masterpiece peg right there, pegs in his hand. His thumb down. His hand. Wrap fingers around it, and then he holds his gun very well. I heard people complain about the about holding the arm up with the gun in the hand. I heard it droops the arm down. So we're gonna test that out right now because this is my first time combining this guy completely. So kind of makes him lean forward a little bit, and it seems like it does droop down a little bit. Yep, it does go down. I'm pretty sure you probably can pose him in a way that to have him holding it more secure or something like that. I'm not sure. Let's see. So it won't droop down, but it seems to droop down once you shake it. I guess, let's see. Holding it out. He seems to lean forward. It makes him heavy. Probably adjust his legs. So yeah, I guess it's a little knock right there. I'll show how it is with this arm. This arm seems to have a little bit more tension to the spring. It's probably something you can adjust by rotating the screws in the arm assembly. Let's see real quick. Let's see how this one does. So we do see that holding the arm straight out does offset his balance, which you can probably do by maybe adjusting the way he stands. Might help with that. Okay. All right. Well, that arm held up much better. So I think it might be something to do with the tension of the joints. You tighten some screws up, it might fix it a little bit. I'm not sure. Let's see, what else can we look at for articulation? Rotates at the elbow. It's a more than 90-degree elbow bend. The elbow rotates at the wrist. Tab. There we go. Rotates at the wrist. Flexes at the wrist. So outward and inward flex. Fingers are articulated individually, and these fingers are the nicest fingers I've ever seen on a combiner. They're hinged. Yeah, they're all hinged. There's no ball peg or nothing. There's no, no ball joint or nothing like this on here. So they're all hinged. So the beauty of this hand, so you can palm up. All hinged and screwed, so you can spread the fingers out like so and everything. You don't have to worry about them popping off the ball joint or nothing like that either too. So that's very, very nice. And it's easy to articulate at 1, 2, 3 points on the fingers, and on the thumb it has like 1, 2, 3. 3 points on the thumb, and the thumb also rotates, which is very, very nice. I forgot to pull out the drill hands, the drills. But use your imagination if you will. You can eject the hands out. Let's see if I can find that little tab. The tab right here is purple. You push on it. It's very hard to do. Pop the hand right off, and you get the little drill bits that I showed in the reviews of the arms that you can plug it in right here. You have that little drill hand. So, bam, there. Back to the articulation. This chest wing does extend out. Personal preference up to you. Has little guns right here. Rotates at the waist. This is skirt. Rotate the waist. So you get a nice waist rotation. Skirts do move and adjust. There's no side skirt, but you can move the ones in the front to the side to accommodate any kind of articulation that you might want to do. With him, he also has skirts in the back that lift up. Skirts up, get your leg motion. This would be a beast to do. You go forward, gets out very, very much well. Does hold up. And it's surviving a shake, which is really good. Bends at the knee. And the beautiful thing about this knee, the beautiful thing about the knee is that when you bend the knee, this assembly right here moves, which is very, very nice. I move his arm out the way. You see what I'm talking about? See, bend the knee, that moves. See how that moves like so? And you can get a very, very, wow, look at that knee bend. That is amazing. Only bad thing that it kind of breaks up the scope right here at the knee, but you get this little piston right here that looks very, very nice. You can see like the inner workings of the robot. I like seeing stuff like that, pistons and stuff. So, bend that all the way back. Wow, that's an amazing knee bend. Probably give him like a kneeling pose if you want. Go out at the hip. Very, very well. Nice side kick. And can go backwards. You can see that or not? On the camera. Alright. And as far as his angle tilt, which I did not show off in my reviews of the individual guys, his ankle tilt rotates right here for Scrapper. No rotation on Mixmaster at the foot, but they do rotate up here at the groin, which is good. So yeah, articulation on this thing is awesome, amazing. And doesn't feel like anything's gonna fall apart or nothing like that when you rotate him or try to pose him around like some other combiners that use everything all in one. Kind of like what TFC, Superion, and kind of, yeah, they're Defensor and stuff like that. I mean, even Feral Rex and stuff, it's kind of, you gotta really be careful where you grab Feral Rex at to get him posed, because things get knocked out of line and stuff. When I move him around, I'm not afraid of anything really getting knocked out of line. So he's a pretty solid unit, I would say. Let's go ahead and get into some size comparisons. That boy right here. Also, he's got this little hook sitting back here too. I'm pretty sure you already seen that. So I have the side profile. So got him right there. Here he is with Masterpiece Soundwave, Masterpiece Optimus Prime. Here he is with Warbotron Bruticus, Amazon exclusive Unicron, and with Vintage G1, Fortress Maximus, not reissue. And you can see how, yeah, he's a little, probably like half an inch shorter than Fortress Maximus. Yeah, that's about it. I like this figure. I love him a lot. I wish more Masterpiece figures were in this scale. This figure right here has ruined combiner scale for me. So I want all my combiners to be in this scale now. This is my new combiner scale. I mean, with all the people complain about the parts forming, I mean, I don't mind the parts forming as long as you get a true to accurate version of the character and stuff, where it helps improve the character. I mean, having that all-in-one transformation and stuff, that's all fine and dandy, but realistically, there's no such thing as mass shifting in this world and stuff. So sometimes you gotta get some add-on parts just to make things look more accurate, you know. And combiners, they have done a good job with making everything all in one and stuff, but it hasn't been perfect, or it hasn't been this big, or you couldn't get it that big. But Toyworld has able to make all 6 of these characters be the same height and scale the way it's supposed to scale with the other Masterpiece figures. Then do a combined mode that seems to be almost in scale with how it was in the cartoon. Even the cartoon was all over the scale and stuff, but it found a nice medium of where that scale is supposed to be. And it's not perfect whatsoever. I mean, I understand that he has some almost gorilla arm-itis and stuff. His midsection could be filled out a little bit more, especially up in this area right here where the obliques are at. When his chest and his abs, abdominal section meets. Would like to see a little bit more taper off appearance right there. But I think they did a fabulous job with what they brought out to us. I have no problem with the head sculpt whatsoever. Some folks, they do have a problem with the head sculpt, like the light up eyes, and they included batteries in it, so we don't have to hunt down certain type of batteries to install in the head. A+ for that. And yeah, just the mass and the scale of this guy, you just cannot say this is not a Masterpiece figure right here. The way he looks, the aesthetic, the size of him, he fits very well, as you saw with the Masterpiece figures, as Optimus Prime and Soundwave right there, you know. So I do highly recommend getting him and everything. I can't say that enough. He is definitely worth the money. I'm surprised they sold him for as cheap as they did, you know. $100 a figure, man. You would figure something like this probably would go for a little bit more. I mean, even though the plastic does feel a little bit light, the engineering is not all that complicated on the figures. I would expect something like this to go for a little bit more. And I'm glad it didn't. Alright, y'all, it's been me, Jeter. Thank y'all for watching. And check me out for more reviews. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.